welcome back. Today I am doing another tag video just because I really enjoy doing tag videos and I enjoy watching them too, so I don't feel too bad. This particular tag is called the Truthful Youtuber Tag and it is by Mel Thompson. I will leave her video and her channel in the description box below, as well as all the questions for this particular tag in the description box. I really do enjoy Mel Thompson. She is one YouTuber who she's classy. I really enjoy her content. I like her style. I really like her. So when she had this tag, I was really excited to see it. And yeah, now I'm doing it. So question number 1 is, have you ever received a product, tried it, didn't like it, and then decided not to review it? For me personally, no. I've only been sent one thing ever to review, and it was a hair mask and a face mask, and I liked them, and I did talk about them. I have bought things for the purpose of, you know, trying them out and maybe doing a review, and then when I tried them, they were kind of meh, so I never really went through with the review on it, or I had heard other people doing reviews and I didn't have anything to add to it, so I didn't feel it was necessary. But I've never actually been sent anything that I didn't talk about. Question number 2, product you use alone but don't show or use online. And I don't do a lot of tutorials here. That's something maybe I'll start doing more in the future, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, no, I pretty much, if I have done like a get ready with me or anything, I'm not hiding anything. There's nothing that I'm not showing, or that I wouldn't show that, yeah, no, I don't think there is. Like primers, I don't know. I don't think there is anything different. Number 3, product you want but won't buy because you don't support the brand. Now, there aren't a lot of brands that I don't support. I don't think there's really any that I don't support, like for an ethical reason. One brand that I don't buy from right now, or 2, would be Kylie Cosmetics and KKW, mainly because of their customer service and their return policies and that sort of thing. Even though there's been items that have come out that I'm really interested in. First of all, I think the Kylie Cosmetics especially is really overpriced for what it is. But even that, by the time I pay shipping and possibly customs and then to maybe get a crappy product, that's not cool if I can't return it, or if it's hard to return, or if they're giving you a hard time and that sort of thing. So those are 2 brands that I'm kind of staying away from. If they ever change their customer service practices or make things more accessible here in Canada, where it's not going to cost a fortune to get it to me in the first place, and then if it is a bad product that I can do something with it, that would be different. But at this point in time, those are 2 brands that I'm just, even though I'm attracted to some of the products that are coming out, I'm not there. Number 4, do you have any blocked words? Currently here for YouTube, I do not. So if you go ahead and leave me a nasty comment, it's going to come through. Number 5, do you delete comments, and if so, why? I haven't had to delete any comments. Actually, maybe I did. I think I had one that was just flat out spam. It was ridiculous. It was just like an advertisement. I'm like, this is stupid, delete. But other than that, I haven't had any mean comments that I've had to delete. If I did, I probably would delete it right away, just because I know me. And if I know it's there, I might have the good willpower and the common sense to not reply to it when I initially see it. But if it's there, eventually it'll wear on me and I'll go back and I'll probably regret what I say. So it's better just to delete it, have it gone, be done with it. Number 6, do you block people? I haven't had to, but I absolutely would. It's YouTube. I don't see why I should have to subject myself to a constant attack from people. It proves nothing. Why? It's YouTube. Number 7, have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand? And no, I've never had to be in that situation where I had brand loyalty or anything like that. I don't get things sent to me. Like I said, I had one package come to me with a face mask and a hair mask in it, and that was it. So I don't have any loyalty to any brands. I can be as honest and truthful as I want to be because no one's watching me anyway. Or brands aren't watching me at this point anyway. Number 8, have you ever initially liked a product when you reviewed it and then changed your mind but didn't let your audience know? And yes, I still remember clearly the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara in the waterproof version. I remember when I first tried that, I had tried it out and then I talked about it and I had loved it. I was like, oh, this is like my favorite mascara. I finally found a waterproof mascara that I can just wear on its own. I don't have to wear it as a topper. It worked great. It didn't flake. It didn't smudge. It gave me the volume and it gave me the length that I was looking for. I really, really loved that mascara. And I talked about it and I thought, I said, I think this is going to be the one. I finally found it. And then I ordered another tube of it and I got it and it was awful. And it was flaking and it dried out super quick. And I don't know if it was just an older tube, but I was just like, this is too finicky. It's not consistent. So I'm not going there anymore. I'm done with this. No, I'll just use other ones as toppers and keep on my search for my favorite waterproof mascara that I can wear on its own, which I have not found yet. Number 9. Influencer you don't trust. I do have to say that there is one influencer that I just don't find reliable for information, and it's not that I don't trust her, and I feel bad because I really love her videos. I love her personality. I love the content that she puts out, but there's been a few instances that really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And that would be Rach Loves. And she's a fellow Canadian. And again, I love the content she puts out. I love her personality. She is so bubbly and friendly and uplifting when you watch her videos. But she's Canadian. And I'm Canadian, and that's what initially kind of gravitated me towards her in the first place, that and her content. But I really appreciated the fact that, oh, this is a Canadian. She's going to talk about things kind of from a Canadian perspective, at least on how to get things and the pricing and that sort of thing. And she does. It all just boils down to the fact that I don't find her reliable. I trust her reviews and what she has on the products, but if I'm going to watch someone for their content, and if they're Canadian, then I want them to share honest things about where they're getting things from. So whether it's to just engage the American audience more, I'm not sure. I'm sure a good chunk of her following is probably coming from the States, just because Canada is so much smaller in comparison. But yeah, it rubbed me the wrong way, and I just found that I can't find her reliable when it comes to stuff like that, and pricing and how easily accessible things might be. And that sort of thing. And if I'm watching someone from the States, I understand that. If I'm watching someone from Sweden, I understand that I'm not going to have the same ease of getting things that they do. But if I'm watching a Canadian, I would like them to be honest about where they're getting things and about how easy they get them, or look into it. If you're getting something in PR and it's not available easily in Canada, let us know. Give us tips on how we can get it, instead of just kind of forgetting where you are. So that's kind of a long rant on that, and I feel bad again because I love her personality. I love her editing skills. I really enjoy her videos. They are entertaining, but I unsubscribed because it rubbed me the wrong way, and I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad saying that. I'm sorry, Rach. Number 10, influencer you trust the most. And one of them would be the creator of this tag, Mel Thompson. I really value her opinion on the products that she is reviewing. She does a lot of luxury and high-end products, so that's kind of nice to get that end of things. She has ventured more into more affordable products lately, but for the most part, she does do a lot of more expensive items. And even if it's something I can't, at least I know if it's something that I am interested in, I can go to her channel and watch a review, and I can be sure in what she's saying and that it worked for her. It might not work for me the same way, and that's okay, but at least I know I can trust what she's saying, and I really appreciate that. Other YouTubers that I trust, a lot of the smaller content creators here are being honest because they have nothing to lose by being honest. They have nothing to lose by saying this is crap or this is wonderful. You know, brands aren't necessarily, they're not on the brand's radar or anything like that. Other larger channels that I do enjoy watching and trust their reviews would be Emily Noel 83, Jen Loves Review. Like I said, there's a lot that I do trust, but I take everything kind of with a grain of salt. Is that the expression? Like, I still do some of my own research, and I understand that they might actually like something and it might work for them and it might not work for me. So I just kind of take it at that. Number 11, secret tips or product applications you don't show while on camera. I don't know if I've showed this on camera before or not, and it's not a secret, but it's something I will show you. I'm not actually going to apply it to my face, but I will demonstrate kind of. So when I am doing my eyeshadow in the last 6 months or so, I used to always do my eyeshadow after my foundation just because I found I had an easier time getting a grasp on the complete look if my complexion was done already. But I decided to switch it up a bit, and now I do my eyeshadow first. And the main reason I do that is because I have hooded eyes and watery eyes. So I don't wear liquid liner a lot, and sometimes getting that I noticed when I was doing my makeup that it would, even though I thought I was keeping it and making my eyes look lifted, when I was watching it back on camera, it looked like they were sagging, even though I was sure that I was keeping it lifted with my eyeshadow. So I'm like, how can I fix that? So one thing that I did, so the way that I have fixed that is I do my eyeshadow first now. And then once my eyeshadow is done, I don't do my lower lash line, just like the general lid and crease and that sort of thing. Inner highlight, lower lash line, I'll leave until the end. But I do my eyeshadow on my lid first. And then before I go in with my foundation and all that stuff, I take a little cotton round, I put some eye makeup remover on it, and I fold it in half like this. And then I take it and I swipe up. And then I clean up whatever's under my eye and I turn it around and I do it on the side. I swipe up and I clean it up. And then I get the lifted look that I wasn't getting before because I was being sloppy and didn't pay attention or whatever, or I thought I was doing it well and I wasn't. And it gives me, I can either leave it with that crisp line or I can like blur it out a little bit or however I want, but I'm getting that look that I want and I'm getting that defined look and it's raising it up. And it's cleaning it up at the same time. So that's my little trick for that. I don't have to worry about winged liner or anything like that because I'm getting the sharpness when I am cleaning it up all in one, and it works really good. Number 12, have you ever showed one product but were actually using another? I can't remember when, but I know I have done it before, and it wasn't to manipulate anyone or anything like that. It was just an honest mistake where, you know, I was talking about something and I had done my makeup earlier and I had thought I had put something on my face, but it was something else. It was probably a blush, I think. I can't remember specifics, but you know when you can kind of have that in the back of your mind and it's just not coming forward clearly? I think that's what it was. But again, it wasn't to manipulate anyone or to lie to anyone. It was just an honest mistake. So it happens. 13, have you ever not disclosed a sponsorship? No, because I have never done a sponsorship. Number 14, have you ever had a bad interaction with a brand? Again, no, brands don't know who I am, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But I haven't had any bad interactions because, nope. Number 15, have you ever bandwagoned with other people's thoughts on a particular product? And sometimes I think I do, and then I try to make myself think more clearly about it and form my own opinions of it before I just, you know, jump on the bandwagon and hate something or love something. Sometimes I just roll my eyes and I'm like, really? And this kind of goes with what Mel was talking about in her video about how she doesn't even like to say when she's boycotting something or doesn't like something because she doesn't want to come across as a hypocrite. And I agree with that because I see so many people that, again, I think she referenced the Tarte Shape Tape foundation, and people were going all off about the boycotting it because of the shade range, but yet then they're using the IT Cosmetics line as their favorite foundation or something else with a ridiculous shade range, and that was okay and they justified it. And there's just, that irks me the wrong way. So I try to remember that when I hear people boycotting things, even things like with the Kat Von D or Jeffree Star, like, do I have my own opinions on them? Yes. Do I think some of the stuff is vulgar and disgusting? Yes. Do I think that it deserves boycotting? Maybe. I don't know. To be honest, with Jeffree Star, I've never really been interested in anything he has. Again, Kat Von D, if she has something in the future, maybe. Right now I'm just more mad at her than anything. And as for brands with their business practices and stuff, I don't know, there's so many shady things that go on that we don't see, but there's also so many good things. Like, I try and keep in mind people that are boycotting Tarte. There's also a whole whackload of other people that don't have anything to do with what's going on at the higher end that are going to be affected by people not buying things. And I know it's a two-way street and some people will be, oh, but this, and other people are like this. But yeah, I try to remember that my actions probably won't affect them at all in the long run. But boycotting something and not buying something, unless I feel really, really strongly about it, I need to have my own opinion of it. I can't just be on a bandwagon and boycott something. And again, I don't want to be on a bandwagon and join something and be excited about something and then get it and feel like I wasted my money. So I really want to be, and I try to be very thoughtful in my opinions of things like that and try to think things clearly, even though initially I might jump on. chances are I'll jump off after I've thought it through more clearly and kind of formed my own opinions on it, because I feel that's important. We should all have our own opinions and not just be following along what everyone else says. Number 16, things other creators do that get on your nerves. Oh boy. Well, like I mentioned with Rach Loves, when they're not that they have to say when they get things in PR, because I understand they get a lot of stuff in PR, some of these larger influencers, and that's okay. I have no problem with it. Sponsorships, should you mention it? Yeah. Can you usually tell? Yeah, because it's like they're saying a commercial. Like, a lot of the times that's the way it is. My pet peeve is when they're not being true to who they are in the community that they're in physically. Like, again, maybe I'm wrong, but it just, if you're Canadian, remember you're in Canada. Yeah, you have a wider audience, and that is amazing that you can reach so many people. But don't forget the people that are here right beside you, that are your neighbors, that are seeing you, that might be watching you because of where you are and hoping to get those recommendations. And that goes for anyone in any country and whatnot. So that irks me when I see things like that happening. Other things that bug me are kind of petty. I turned a video off today because this person just kept playing with her hair constantly. Playing with her hair, fixing it like every 2 seconds. And that really bugged me. Other things that they do, this is more, and do I say it? Things that bug me. If you're going to put music in your video, try and keep it the same volume as your voice, because some of us don't want to have to reach for the clicker to turn the volume way down because you have music blaring all of a sudden. Or then you go and talk again and I can't hear you because your music was so loud and I turned it down. Now I gotta turn it way up. It's frustrating. I don't know how many videos I've turned off. There's some people that have really good content out there, but their sound quality is awful. And you know what? I can handle bad video quality. I don't need big lights. I don't need a big show. But if I can't hear you, it's frustrating. And so for that reason, that's something that really irritates me. And I think it frustrates me because I want to watch their content, but I can't hear it. And I don't always want to have the subtitles on, because if you've ever used subtitles with YouTube, half the time they're not getting the right words. Anyway, and those are all the questions for this tag. Thank you again to Mel for putting this together. I really enjoyed hearing her answers, and I'm looking forward to hearing other people's as well. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a great day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.